toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Terrapins will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the first swing of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game. He already has an interception in the first drive of this one. Quarterbacks, they're going to figure it out eventually. Stop throwing his way.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going with the ground game left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Clements. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first point. Three to nothing. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on! They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass hits complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Clements. They'll run the screen. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Terrapins are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure coming. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Nice move there. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
Here's the handoff.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. And the punt hits at the... toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Wolverines will kick it away first. He'll return it. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Maryland's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
Bring in the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Michigan's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? On target to the left. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage, took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the move. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Fires to the big fella. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Clements. He's got the back in the middle. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high-percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive. And
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina.
To the air, it's Clements.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun, the inside give. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target down the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And wings it incomplete. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Continues to fight for yards. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Clements. They're looking at a 21-point hole. This snags it on the right. Here he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense when you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. He'll keep it himself. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drop. There he goes. Runs through the tackle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Give to the big fullback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll go to the fullback. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He wants to throw it. Got him downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Here's a heat. And he makes the catch, but just a hair out of the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. No good. Missed the field goal. Three-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Breaks the tackle. He stopped dead in his tracks. Again, no running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Back to pass, it's Clements. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. Tried a little razzle-dazzle there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Plows through the defense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Clements. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right side. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Clements. Finds the tight end. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe little shovel pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
That is a nice break for the offense. Man, those are plays that you don't think about down the road, but those are turnovers. If they just bounce a little bit in the direction of the defense, you're so jacked up.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Wants to have another peek at that last play. That last changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll... On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first. It never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
27, Maryland, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Caught close to the marker, it's Cantrell. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
That's another Terrapins 1st down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
By the receiver.
And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll take the deep shot. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Clements. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Cantrell. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that, well, good coverage.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Cantrell. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Makes his man miss. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The run from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, Terrapins! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Floats it out in space. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. From the gun, the ground game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He'll do it himself. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Clements. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And a foot down for the 1st down. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Looking to throw, it's Clements. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Wants to throw again. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone from the touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside.
And that's great defense to stop him short of the first down. It's so hard with a guy that fast to create the right angles, to make sure I keep the ball inside, and then everybody's got to run to the football. Great job by the defense.
He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He breaks a tackle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Turning it on! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie. Point lead here in the 4th. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Clements. Throws for the tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Terrapins will punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the big fullback. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fights off a defender. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. It's a reverse. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Dropping back, it's Clements. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Past the 45. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds to stop the clock. Picked up the 1st down, and now they'll try to find a way to score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The play action fake. Quickly complete. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Wolverines enter the final minute with the lead. They believe they can run right here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find? With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, when you say
it.